Hello everybody, in this Scratch tutorial I'm going to show you how to make one of those DVD logos that bounces off the corner of your screen. Let's begin. Let's go ahead and change our file to CD logo. Once we got that name, let's go ahead and delete this default scratchy sprite. And then let's go ahead and choose a sprite. Actually, not choose a sprite, paint a sprite. Then we're going to name this logo. And then logo. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our text tool. Left click, type in CD logo. I'm going to go ahead and place my cursor in front of the C to center it. Spacebar to center it, just a few to the logo, to the center. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and click on the type, the font type, and then we're going to click marker. And then we're going to go ahead and change the color by double clicking it, make sure it's all highlighted. I'm going to change mine to green. There we go. Let's go ahead and with our selection tool, grab the little handlebar, size it up just a bit to our liking. Then we're going to go ahead and adjust this little crosshair to make it center with the stage with this center crosshair. I'm going to grab an ellipse tool or circle tool, draw out a little circle, and we're going to rename, and then we're going to recolor this to blue. Now it's in front of the text, so let's go ahead and click on the backwards button to place it in the back. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab our selection tool again, select all of it. Then we're going to convert it to a bitmap and convert it back to a vector to lock it all in. Alright. And now make sure it's centered with the stage. Now let's go ahead and color our backdrop to a screen color, so black. So backdrop, let's go ahead and rename this BG for background. Well, we can't really name the sprite for the background, so we'll just leave it as is. So let's go ahead and grab our rectangle tool. Then draw out a square. Make sure that there's no white spaces in our stage. Let's go ahead and change this to the color black. Go. Alright, now that we have our sprite and our background, let's go ahead and put in our code for our game. Go to code, and then events. When the green flag is clicked, run the script. Then we're going to go to motion. Oh, we still have our stage select, so we're going to go ahead and delete that. Click on our sprite. Make sure our sprite is selected. In this case, our logo. Let's go to events. When clicked, motion. Go to X and Y. Now, if you ever want to know where exactly you want your sprite to begin, just go ahead and click on your sprite in your stage and place it, and then you'll see from your X and Y coordinates where that sprite is. So when I placed it right there, it's at -180 on the x-axis and 28 on the y-axis. I want mine at -205 on the x-axis and -4 on the y. So -205 and -4. Now I want my sprite to go right, so I'm gonna have a point in a 90-degree direction. Point in 90 degree. Click it, and then as you can see, it's going to travel to the right. Now let's go ahead and add on a few more blocks. So add extension, pen, and then I'm gonna have an erase all. And what I'm doing is I'm making like a little trail for the CD logo to make, so that way the player knows if it hit exactly in the corner of the screen or not. But I want the trail to erase every time you start a new game. So erase all, set pen size to 5, and then I want my pen to be set pen to saturation to 50, because I'm gonna make like a little rainbow trail. Saturation to 50, then pen down. Then we're gonna grab forever loop. So forever and 2 if-then statements. Forever, if-then, and then if-then. Forever, change pen color. Change pen color above the forever. Be sure that it's not within this if-then statement. Change pen color to 10. I'll leave it at 10. I won't set it to 5. Move 10 steps. And then, of course, if on edge bounce, because that's how the DVD logos do it. If on edge bounce. And then we're going to go ahead and set our keys. So sensing. Right here. Key. So if the left arrow is pressed, move counterclockwise. So motion, counterclockwise, then 10. And then again, but this time the right arrow. Right arrow, and then motion, turn clockwise, 10 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and test our code. And there you have it. Let's go ahead and bounce it. Ooh, almost. Almost. Here we go, here. Angle. And you get the idea. So let's go ahead and stop our code. And once it's made, go ahead and click on the little share button and share your project with the community. Thank you guys so much for joining in, and I'll see you in the next lesson.